Hey, it's Michael DeSilvis in the news update. We have some news, breaking news. A child named by the name of Abby Kaligi has been missing since Wednesday night from Mechanicsville, Hanover County, Virginia. Hey, you might know her. Maybe you're friends with her. Maybe you go to school with her. She goes to middle school. She's 15 years old. She's got brown hair, maybe wavy, maybe a little curly, with blue eyes, and she's a white, impressionable kind of girl. If you've seen her with somebody that is a stranger, don't try to approach this person, but contact law enforcement immediately. You can even call Crime Stoppers too, the number for that. And I don't have that number offhand, but they give your information there anonymously. And if it leads to an arrest, you'll get up to $1,000 reward. Hope we can reunite this wonderful girl back to her family tonight with her parents as soon as possible. But like we said, don't try to approach this person or try to be the hero. Let the cops do the job because they're more trained in that area. And also, maybe if your friends, check their social media. You check where she's been, check who she's talked to, check where she's gone. If she's got phone numbers, maybe you can access them on her laptop, because a lot of times if you sign up with Google, it actually syncs all your stuff to all your devices. Maybe you can go through her phone book list, and maybe it's on her computer, and you can see if she's been talking to somebody. Maybe she was talking to somebody in a chat room and has lured her to a place, say like a gas station or a restaurant or a library, somewhere like that, because that's usually where the person like that, a predator would lure somebody, or maybe someone that's in sex trafficking. And I'm not saying that that's what happened to her. Maybe she just ran away, and that's what we're all hoping. But she's been missing since Wednesday night. She's a local, resident here in Mechanicsville, and she lives in Hanover County. So if any of you all have seen this lovely lady, we need to get her back home. Unite her back with her parents. Please share this video with anyone that you may know in the community, because this is really, really sad. I work with kids and teenagers all the time, and to hear this kind of stuff happening more and more, it's kind of unsettling. And I would like to say, and it's not just here, but it's all over the country where we have these things popping up. So we have to think about all these things now, because that's the kind of world we live in. Not all situations are always like this, but hopefully this case is just a simple case of running away, because teenagers, when they're 15 years old, run away sometimes. And yeah, they can be missing even when they run away. So hopefully that's just the case here. But, if it is something more, you need to think about that too, because I'm not trying to scare the family. My heart goes out to you, and we're going to help try to find her any way we can. Look through her friends list. Talk to her friends, who she hangs out with. Parents, you need to know who your child's talking to. Find out where she goes after school. Kind of retrace her roots that day. Kind of look, if you haven't already done so. Look at her emails. Look at all the stuff on her computer. Look at her social media, like Snapchat. Maybe she's talking with the after school app. That's a popular app. Maybe she's using that. Maybe she's on Instagram. Check her Instagram activity, all her social media activity. If she's on Facebook because she's 15, well, she wouldn't be on Facebook because 15, you have to be 16 or older to be on Facebook. But if she was on Facebook, you could check that and maybe see where she's been. And, sometimes even though teenagers are underage, sometimes they do go on Facebook under a different name. So maybe you could check Facebook as a possibility she could be on there under a different name. Maybe she's trying to pick up on older men. I don't know. I hope not. But sometimes teenagers do these kinds of stuff. And so you need to be aware of that. And also, maybe she's really friendly. And if somebody, it's just common sense. If somebody's extra friendly to you, like too friendly, more friendly than they should be, or they don't know you, you don't get in the car with them. I mean, that's like a basic common sense. And all teenagers should know this. If you know somebody and you've known them for many years and you know they're okay, then that's different. But when you are, out there walking around, somebody stops and says, "Hey, I can give you a ride to where you want to go," you don't get in the car. You don't get in the car with them. You don't know that person. It doesn't matter how nice they sound or how it feels. Don't do it. Because that's way you can get yourself in a lot of trouble sometimes, and that's how these things happen. Because of someone not using their head and listening to their gut, because your gut will always steer you right. Your gut is always the one you want to listen to. So Abby Kalegi is missing. She's age 15. She's got either brown hair. She definitely has brown hair. It's either wavy or a little curly. And she has blue eyes, and she's Caucasian. If you see this lovely lady, we need to make sure we get her back into her parents' arms as quick as possible, because they're really upset, and I would be too. And I am a little upset because this stuff is going on more and more and more. So we need to find this girl any way we can. So she goes to middle school. She's been missing from her Mechanicsville home here in Hanover since Wednesday night. So let's all be in prayer, but also be looking and be visual and see if we can find this girl so she can be back with her family. Thanks a lot. This is Michael DeSilva's In the News on Love FM and on YouTube and Facebook. Please share this video with everyone you know, and please circulate this video to all churches. That way more eyes can be looking out for this girl, and the sooner we can find this girl, the better. This is Michael DeSilva's In the Newsroom. Take care. Happy Friday night. Let's all look for this girl and find her.